Welcome back to Everyday English Lounge, the podcast where we help you sound less like a textbook and more like you actually live here. I'm Avery.
And I'm Chloe, and today's topic is, it's probably the single most common conversation you will ever have in English.
Yep, we're talking about the weather. But wait, do not tune out. We are not going to teach you how to say, hello, the sun is shining today.
No, definitely not, because locals don't talk like that. When locals talk about the weather, it's practically a competitive sport. You're either complaining bitterly about how miserable it is, or you are subtly bragging about how gorgeous it is. There's really no in-between.
Right. So today we're doing exactly that. We're calling this episode Weather Wins, Complain Rain, or Brag Sun like a local. Because if you can master the weather small talk, you can talk to literally anyone.
Let's start with the complaints, because let's be honest, complaining is just more fun.
It really is. It bonds people. If you're standing at a bus stop and it's raining, you don't say, it is raining. You have to show some emotion.
Exactly. So let's say it's not just a light rain, it is coming down hard. A textbook might teach you it's raining heavily. But Avery, what would I actually say to you if I just walked into the office completely wet?
You probably drop your bag and go, it is absolutely bucketing down out there.
Bucketing down. Yes, I love that one. Like someone is literally pouring buckets of water from the sky. You know, a lot of learners use raining cats and dogs.
Oh, yeah, please don't use that.
Right? It's cute and everyone understands it, but I haven't heard a native speaker say raining cats and dogs in maybe 20 years.
Unless they're joking. Yeah, stick with bucketing down, or honestly, just to really emphasize, it is pouring. Like, don't go out there. It's pouring.
And if you want to be a bit dramatic, which I always do, you can talk about the state of your clothes. Like, I am soaked to the bone.
Ooh, soaked to the bone. That's a good one. It means the water went through your jacket, through your shirt, all the way to your skeleton. You are freezing and miserable.
Speaking of miserable, what if it's not pouring, but it's just that annoying, endless light rain? The kind that ruins your hair, but doesn't quite require an umbrella.
The worst. You'd call that drizzling. But the local way to complain about it is to talk about the vibe. You'd look out the window, sigh heavily, and say, it's so dreary today.
Dreary. Dreary. It's such an evocative word. It means gray, depressing, dull. It's so dreary out, I just want to stay in bed.
Exactly. Now, what if it's cold, like painfully cold?
Okay, if it's freezing, you cannot just say it's cold. You have to exaggerate. I would say, it is freezing my toes off out there. Or if I want to sound a bit more serious, I'd say, there's a real bite in the air.
A bite in the air. That's fantastic. It gives you the feeling that the wind is actually attacking you. Or you could say, it's bitter out. Not just cold, bitter.
Right? It really paints a picture. So listener, next time you're stuck in an elevator with a coworker and it's terrible outside, just shake your head and say, absolutely dreary today, isn't it? Instant connection.
Okay, but what if you're on the other side of the coin? What if you live somewhere with amazing weather, or it's finally spring after a long winter, and you want to...
rub it in everyone's face?
Exactly. You want to brag, but you have to do it casually. You can't just yell, I am warm.
Right. It's an art form. It's the subtle weather brag. Let's say you're on a video call with a client in London and they're complaining about the rain, but you are sitting somewhere tropical or even just having a great summer day.
I'd probably casually lean back, look out the window and go, yeah, it's actually gorgeous out here today. Not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud in the sky. Classic.
It's so simple but so effective. It instantly makes the other person jealous.
It does. Or you could use the word picture perfect. Like, we're having a picture perfect day over here.
Ooh, I like that. Now, what if you want to talk about the heat, but in a good way, like you're going to the beach?
I'd probably say, I'm gonna go soak up some rays, meaning I'm going to absorb the sunlight.
But wait, we have to talk about complaining about the heat, too, because locals never stop complaining. Even if it's sunny, if it gets 1 degree too hot, we complain.
Oh, 100%. If it's over like 30 degrees Celsius, suddenly everyone is melting.
Right. You wouldn't say, it is very hot. You'd wipe your forehead and say, it is a scorcher today.
A scorcher, like it's literally burning you. Or you can say, it's baking out there, like you are inside an oven.
I also hear people say, it is boiling, which makes no sense scientifically, but we say it all the time. Don't go outside, it's absolutely boiling.
And if it's that really sticky, uncomfortable heat, you know when the air feels heavy and wet, like right before heavy monsoon rains?
Ugh, the worst. You'd call that muggy or humid. But casually, you'd say, it's so sticky outside. I need another shower.
Sticky. Yes, it perfectly describes how your clothes feel against your skin. Gross but highly accurate vocabulary.
Okay, so we've got the complaints and we've got the brags. But Avery, the real secret to weather small talk is the back and forth. It's like a game of ping pong.
Right. If someone complains to you, you can't just say, yes. You have to agree, validate them, and maybe even one-up them.
Exactly. Let's do a little role play so our listeners can hear how this flows in a real conversation. I'll start. Hey, Avery, crazy weather we're having, right? It was bucketing down all morning.
I know, right? I stepped out for 5 minutes to get a coffee and got soaked to the bone. My shoes are still squishing.
Oh, no. Yeah, the forecast said it's supposed to stay this dreary all week. I'm so over it.
Me too. Honestly, I'm ready to pack my bags and move somewhere tropical.
See, that was perfect. Let's break down what just happened. I initiated with a classic opener. Crazy weather we're having, right?
Which is basically the universal password to start a conversation with a stranger in a grocery store line.
Yes. And then you didn't just agree, you gave a tiny anecdote. You mentioned getting coffee and getting soaked.
Right. You want to offer a little bit of your own experience to keep the ball bouncing. And then I used the phrase, I'm so over it.
I'm so over it.
Let's do another one. This time, let's do the polite brag. Let's imagine we are on a Zoom meeting. You're my coworker in a different city. Hey, Chloe, how are things over there? Staying warm?
Oh, you know it. We're actually having a bit of a heat wave. It's a total scorcher today. How are things on your end?
Ugh, jealous. It's completely miserable here. Bitter cold. I've got the heater on full blast.
Oh man, that's rough. Try to stay warm.
Boom. Textbook.
Notice how when I bragged about the heat wave, I immediately asked about your weather. How are things on your end? It softens the brag so I don't sound completely obnoxious.
Exactly. Empathy is key in weather talk. If someone says they are freezing, you say, oh man, that's rough. Or stay warm. You don't say, sucks to be you, I'm going surfing. All right, we are nearing the end of the lounge today, but before we wrap up, we want to do a rapid fire quiz.
Yes, listeners, we are going to give you a scenario, and I want you to literally speak out loud wherever you are, in your car, doing the dishes, shout out the local phrase you'd use. Ready?
Ugh, it's so cold out there. The wind goes right through my jacket. I am freezing. Did you say there's a bite in the air? Or maybe it's bitter out?
You look out the window. The sky is completely gray, it's raining lightly, and it just looks depressing. What's the word for that vibe?
If you said dreary, you nailed it.
It's the middle of summer. You step outside and immediately start sweating. It is incredibly hot. What do you call a day like that? It's a scorcher. Or you could say, it's absolutely baking.
Last one. You are bragging to your friend about your perfect beach vacation. The sky is perfectly blue. What's the phrase? Not a cloud in the sky.
Awesome! If you missed any of those, just rewind and listen to the role plays again. Repetition is exactly how you build that muscle memory.
Well, Avery, look at the time. I think the sun is setting on today's episode.
That was a terrible weather pun, Chloe. Just terrible.
I couldn't resist. But seriously, guys, mastering this small talk is going to make you sound so much more fluent and confident in your day-to-day life.
Absolutely. Your homework for today is simple. The next time you talk to an English speaker, do not say, "It is raining" or "It is hot." Try to use one of the phrases we talked about today. Complain about the dreary rain or brag about that picture-perfect sun.
And we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment wherever you're listening to this and tell us what the weather is doing in your city right now, using local slang, of course.
If you enjoyed hanging out in the Everyday English Lounge today, make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave us a rating, and share this with a friend who might need a little help with their small talk.
Until next time, stay warm or stay cool, depending on where you are.
Bye, everyone!